Hi, my name's Pete Martin and I'm based at the Matrix Studio Complex here in London. It's been an amazing year actually for me, and my good friend Nigel Frieda, who owns the complex, asked me to take over Studio A, which is the room we're sitting in now. And the room is really steeped in a lot of history. Adele's recorded here. It's had its really good moments. And over those few years, I've managed to work with quite a few artists myself, like James Arthur. I've done a lot of stuff with, recorded from about 20 to 40 tracks with him and done all his features. And also managed to get an Oscar nomination, a shortlisted nomination with Marley Music for my work I did with his album. At the beginning of this year, I started to delve into film a little bit. And also I got signed by a trailer company called Pusher in LA. And I basically wanted to really recreate the closest emulations of orchestral recordings I could. LA Sessions is probably one of my favorite packs out there. You know, if I think of what I had growing up as a young kid or a producer, I mean, this generation has a treat in store for it because you have such a wide variety of sounds at your disposal. For me, the first thing that I put my hands on was a choir, and that just inspired me to write something in that vein. You know, it was kind of slightly gospel-y. So you'll hear that on the demo, and again, it's got so many articulations that you can move between, and the SINE Player is really wonderful at that. You know, for instance, there's a little articulation manager here in the polymath section, and you can actually just assign them. I don't know if you can see what's happening there, but you can assign them to everything you want. So it can fade between multiple articulations, which I don't think any other sampler has done before. And that actually inspires you to make the choir grow if you want. You know, you can start off with like an ooh and actually transpose that to an ah. So just the mere fact that you have this tool at your disposal that can scroll through these articulations at any order that you want is just breakthrough and mind-blowing. Orchestral tools, to me, they're mavericks. You know, Hendrik and his team are fantastic at actually capturing any space you can think of. And I've had the real privilege to work around the world, you know, like in Paris, London and LA. And walking into those kind of rooms, you feel almost like you're capable of different things. And with this library, especially LA Sessions, it's like they're teleporting you to that room. You know, you're feeling the energy and space of those musicians and those wonderful rooms that it's created in. So it's a really important, I think, an important sound pack, this, because it'll take you down avenues that, as a maybe a young person who hasn't traveled, you know, you can experience those musicians in those rooms. When I started doing my demo for LA Sessions, I think one of the most amazing things that inspired me out of the pack was the cello, because I actually didn't think I was going to use it. They had this real intimate sound to them where they captured that organic feel, the space around them again. And so I'll just give you an example. I mean, it's just the most glorious sound, that, you know, and I think with a combination of their mixer, which has some really cool tricks up the sleeve, you know, you can actually mic merge, which means you can take the surround mics and the close mic and actually merge those into one. And when you load it again, it's going to actually have a much better performance than loading all of them together. So it's a very versatile platform to work on. I found it so easy just to get everything in place, you know. Sometimes when you program, you've got to EQ a lot, you've got to do a lot of automation to get all the instruments sitting together, but it's so well thought about and so well formed that if you look at my Logic session, you won't see any automation lines like with lots of automation on it. So it's a testament actually to how they've captured everything, you know? And also just once you put all those sounds into a session, the flow of it is really easy. You know, the drums have this incredible space around it. The bass has the right kind of frequency. And then you get all these really cool percussive elements. Like there's a cajon, which I never thought I'd ever use, but I've used it on this, you know? And again, the choirs, just to mix them in and feel the balances between everything. It's just so easy.